Hello, fellow historians. How are you doing today? Great, I'm glad to hear it. This is Mrs. Young here again to share with you a new social studies lesson. Before we get started, I have a question for you. Do you like money? I thought so. I do as well, right? Money lets us buy all kinds of fun things. Well, if you like money, then I think you're going to enjoy today's lesson, which is all about money. Well, it's also about economic choice, opportunity costs, or opportunity choice, and monetary choice. Are you ready? Great, let's get started. All right, so here we are. A weekly dive into historical skills and thinking, grades 3 through 5. For this lesson, you will need pencil, crayons and markers, something to write with, of course, paper, notebook, and or computer paper will work, and of course your prior knowledge. And some of this you may remember from social studies lessons that you had at school. All right, so here we have a boy who needs to think about choosing between two things he wants. Have you ever had to choose between two things you really wanted? I bet you have. Here's what he's thinking. On one hand, should I get the Madden NFL 20 video game, or should I get the new Air Jordan 3 sneakers? And of course, the reason why he has to make a choice between one thing or the other is because he doesn't have enough money to buy both. All right, what would you choose? Okay. Now, our words of the day, which are going to be important as we move through our lesson, include opportunity costs, monetary choice, and economic choice. Now we're going to delve a little bit deeper into the meaning behind each of these three words. Let's start with opportunity cost. Here we have a picture drawn by a student, and she has to decide between an iPod, or a TV. Remember, she only has enough money to buy one or the other. And she says, I would rather have the iPod. So the TV is my opportunity cost. So the opportunity cost is what she is giving up. And in this case, she's giving up the TV. Let's watch a quick video about opportunity cost.
Hey, it's Monita.
Today I'll tell you about my experience with choice and opportunity cost. Last Friday, my parents gave me $20 for my weekly allowance. So I was looking online for shoes, and I found something on Shoes and More. It's only $18, it's a new arrival, and it's comfortable. It's also $18, it's designed by Taylor Swift, and it's stylish. Ugh, I really want both pairs.
Hi, sweetie. What's wrong? I wanted to get 2 pairs of shoes with the $20 you gave me, but I don't have enough of both.
Let's pause the video here to talk about choice and opportunity cost. But what exactly is opportunity cost? Opportunity cost is the alternative that must be forgone when making a choice. It's a sacrifice someone makes when they choose one option over another. Opportunity cost arises because of scarcity. For example, the choice between the 2 shoes Monita wants. The scarcity in this case is money. Choice number 1 is a shoe that's on sale, and choice number 2 is a shoe that's limited edition. So basically, Monita's opportunity cost is a shoe she didn't purchase. Now that you understand what opportunity cost is, let's get back to the story. make a choice, Monita. Which shoe do you think is more beneficial?
I guess the one on sale because it's more comfortable.
Okay, then you should get that one.
Okay, ordering and done. So this sums up my experience with choice and opportunity cost. Bye, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new.
Created using Powtoon.
So, I hope from watching that video you have a better understanding of what opportunity cost was. And now we're going to look at monetary costs. So, pardon me, I got a little ahead of myself. So monetary cost is how much something costs. Sounds easy enough to remember, right? Great. So the amount of money you have to spend will help you choose what to buy. For example, if you're only given $10 or if you've earned $10, then you have to choose something that costs less than $10. However, if you've been given or earned something like $20 or even $50, then the choice of things to buy becomes bigger. Again, monetary cost is how much something costs and, of course, how much money you have to spend. Now, these two words go together because, and I know you're probably looking at this and thinking, what? This is not math, this is just social studies. Well, you'd be correct, but I like this visual and I think it helps us understand economic choice a little bit better. So, opportunity cost, what you're giving up or what you have to decide between, plus how much money you have to spend, how much money you have to spend, equals your economic choice in what you spend your money on. Now, let's try something together. I'm going to give you an economic choice to try out on your own. Go ahead, grab your pencil and your notebook paper, and I want you to think to yourself, between these two things, a new bike or a new gaming system, what would you choose? Okay, so you need to think about what is your opportunity cost? Which item would you give up so that you could have the other, and why? In other words, what might be your reason for giving up the new bike for a new gaming system? Or what would be your reason for giving up the new gaming system to have a bike? Let me hear some of your thoughts. Okay, you would choose the bike because you can ride outside in the fresh air. You can go places with it. Okay, good. Oh, and your opportunity cost, that's right, would be the new gaming system. Now, let me hear from somebody who would choose the gaming system, like an Xbox or a PS4 or Nintendo Switch. What would be your reason for choosing that? Yes, you can play with that when it's raining outside or even at nighttime when it's too dark to ride your bike. Okay. And that's right. Yes, your opportunity cost would be the new bike. Okay, good choices and some good reasons behind why you would make those choices. Let's move on. This is probably a review for you, but needs are things that we must have in order to survive, like food, shelter, and clothing. And here you see examples on this page of all different kinds of needs. We've got food, we've got clothing down here, we've got some more food, some vegetables all around here, and of course a house, somewhere to live, or shelter of some sort. And then on the next slide, we have wants. These are things we would like to have, but we don't need in order to live. We've got a Nintendo Switch, we've got some very fancy UGG boots, we've got a Beats headphone, we've got some Air Jordan sneakers, and of course a Mac computer or laptop. Again, things that we don't need to live. All right, are you ready for what's next? We're going to have a quick quiz. I think you'll be Just fine, no need to get worried here. This is all for fun. Let's see what you can show me on this quiz. Be sure to have your pencil and paper handy. Okay, so here's our first question. What is an economic choice? Is it A, what I am giving up, B, the choice to share with my sister, C, the choice among different possibilities, or D, the decision to keep playing my video game? Let me hear what you have to say. Yes, it's the choice among different possibilities. Nice job. All right, are you ready for the next one? All right, let's do it. What two things make up an economic choice? A, opportunity costs and monetary costs, or opportunity choice and monetary choice. Food and money. C, time and money. Or D, my parents and I. What do you think is the correct answer? A, B, C, or D? What is that? Food and money? All right, let's take a look. Oops. Let's try that again. All right. Yes, very good. Opportunity choice and monetary costs. Nice job. All right, let's try the next one. What are opportunity costs? Is it A, how much an item costs, B, what I am willing to give up for my choice, C, who has the opportunity to buy it, or D, all the things I can buy? What do you think? All right, good job. B, yes. Okay. Oh, we already did that one. Here's our last question. Are you ready? How is a need different from a want? A, needs are toys, candy, and video games. B, shelter, food, and clothing are wants. C, a need is something you must have to survive, while a want is something you desire or wish to have. Or D, needs and wants are the same thing. Now, be careful here, because I have some statements in here that aren't wrong. They are right, but they don't answer the question. And the question wants us to tell what, how is a need, different from a want? All right, so think about it. Excellent. Yes, choice C is the correct answer. A need is something you must have to survive, while a want is something you desire or wish to have. All right, you did an excellent job today. Let's go ahead and talk about what your mission is. You're going to do this mission on Thursday of this week. You're going to draw or cut out or find 6 pictures of things you want or need. So for example, you're going to use old magazines or pictures from the internet of goods, and of course asking parent permission to use these pictures and print them if you have access to a printer. Otherwise, drawing is great. Matter of fact, it's a great way to use your imagination. And you're going to take 2 pictures and glue them side by side. Then underneath the pictures, you're going to write a sentence about what item you would want and what is your opportunity cost. In other words, what are you giving up to get the item that you want? So you're going to do that with one set of 2 pictures, and then you're going to glue the next 2 pictures or draw the next 2 pictures side by side, and you're going to write another sentence about what item you would choose between the 2 and what you'd be giving up, your opportunity costs. And then again, with the last set of 2 pictures, you would do the same thing. I've enjoyed working with you today. I hope you had fun with today's lesson. I'm going to show one more quick slide, which are all the different resources I use to make this video lesson. Take care, and I can't wait to hear what you've come up with. Bye.